a little variation on the tank top. I know you'll love it. Let's sew. Now that we have the tank mastered, and I know we do, I just want to add just a little change to it. Because I've heard back from you, I never wear a tank, I never wear a tank. Yes, you do. Yes, you will. Because I want you to see the vision that tanks have. And the one I have on is a tank. And all we're going to do is add just a little ruffle for the sleeve over the tank. That's it. It can be done knit, woven. The one I have on is knit. So what I did is I made it a dress. So I just added length. I added 15 inches onto the bottom. And so just keep going. If you have to add a little at the side, add a little bit at the side. Not hard to do. So get your tank fitted, add some length to the bottom, or not. You could make it not a dress. Mine's a dress, but you could make it just a top. And then there's so many fun things we can do with this little edge ruffle. So I'm going to give you some base dimensions, and then you can change it up however you want to. The one I have on, you can see, is wider, and it goes down to my elbow. So mine's 15 inches. So I'm going to just put 15 inches over so you can kind of see how wide that is. Now this particular one, I'm just going to show you a variation of having it be on a border print, because border prints are so much fun to use. And I'm going to make this 15 inches in length. And then all you're going to do is cut in a kind of a circle. You can use the French curve if you want to, but you're just going to cut from this point to that point. And literally, there's no reason to take it any more seriously. It doesn't have to be exact. And I want you to see how this works, and then you can see all the variables we can make with it. So this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch it at the shoulder seam. That's how I'm going to attach it. What I did with this tank is I completely finished it. The whole entire tank was done. And then all I did was add this on, and I just pinned, divide it by half, and then bring it into the side seam. So you're just going to pin it onto the body, and what I did is I just pinned them so that used the marks that I used the shoulder seam on both sides to get them the same. I used the dart, because you can use that kind of as how far you sew them in from both sides on the dart. It's going to go right through your bust dart, and then bring it into the side. All right, and then I'm going to do the same on the back side, and I'm just going to stitch it on, and it's that easy. Is that adorable? So you can see, and there's very, 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 very many options. If you don't want it to be as long, you just cut it off shorter, and it will end way up here. This is too simple a project, you guys. And I wanted to keep it simple because I wanted you to see how cute it was. And there's just so many variables. So once you've made your tank, you just add this little piece on, and you saw how I cut it. Measure down, measure how wide you want it. This is the width. It's just going to look just like that. And all the variables are fold over elastic to finish it. I just hemmed both edges and stitched it on. I literally just top stitched it in place. Get your matching thread and you're ready to go. I could do coordinating fabrics. I could do stripes going one way this way, one way this way. Just you name it. I just want you to have fun doing this project. It's just taking our tank and doing it, just pushing it a little bit farther, and that was our goal. So easy to do, fun to do. We'll keep this short and simple. Happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns.